You got the same thing that's happening. Esau's kingdom will be uprooted, and it's all through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. See, he put the spirit on these wicked elites to flood America with invaders, and they're opening their borders to them. So when we see Second Ezra's play out, where they have no regard for their princes, right, and it's a country invading one another, the modern day invasion happens through sleeper cells.
2 Corinthians 2 and 12.
Ain't nobody fucking storming the beaches. I mean, well, not over here, they not. But the modern invasion happens through sleeper cells. It happens through espionage. You know what I'm saying? When you talk about the big superpowers, we're not talking about Ukraine that's attached to another state, which is Russia, or Israel and fucking Palestine that's attached to one place. Right? No, the modern day invasions are fucking sleeper cell and migrant invasions. So the stage is being set, and it's gonna fucking play out. You got some?
2 Corinthians 2 and 12.
Yeah.
It's the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 2 verse 12.
You gotta raise your voice up though.
Okay. It says, furthermore, when I came to Troas to preach Yahushua's gospel, and the door was opened unto me of the Lord, I had no rest in my spirit, because I found not Titus my brother, but taking my leave of them, I went from thence into Macedonia.
Now, a little bit more.
Okay. Now thanks be unto the Most High, which always causeth us to triumph in Yahushua, and maketh manifest the Savior of his knowledge by us in every place.
See that? We everywhere. No matter where you go, we everywhere. Not so you ain't got no excuse.
Is that Jeremiah 28:8?
Yeah.
Well, we prophesied against great countries.
Countries, you gotta get that.
And again, this gospel is going out everywhere. It's not just here. It's we got occupants in the UK that's preaching the same message.
Vocab.
Right. How you doing? And it's against many countries and great kingdoms. We prophesied against the wickedness. We not prophesying for it. We not telling you to love fucking everybody. No, we warning you against wickedness that's fucking going on. Jake, wake the fuck up.
I got that for you.
Go ahead. We're waiting on you.
Jeremiah chapter 28, I saw at 7. It says, nevertheless, hear thou now this word that I speak in thy ears and in the ears of all the people. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms.
Against great kingdoms. That means we out here prophesying against people more powerful than us. And we telling you, right? Whether it's Esau's kingdom, whether it's the Medes, whether it's Gog, Magog, we tell, and again, the Lord is making all of this happen so we can get to the end of this thing. Because this shit got to end. Esau has exalted himself high enough. If you go to Obadiah, the first chapter.
Yeah.
This shit got to be brought down, or else there would be no flesh left to save.
See, I ain't got to say
I'm going to go even fucking deeper for you.
There ain't going to be nobody.
And because Jake has so defiled himself so fucking much, this is why you got to understand why this shit is only for the elect. Because the elect is not going to let themselves get defiled by this shit.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Stay upon him.
You go to First Kings 19:18. I reserve these 7,000 who have not bent the knee to Baal.
Yeah, which is God of the community. We ain't going for this
Which
shit.
is the God of this world.
Yeah, we ain't going for it.
That my favorite scripture speak of 2 Corinthians 2, 4 and 2.
Yep, 4, 1 and 2. Yeah. Which you had to get that real quick.
I am getting the
Yeah, you do that Ezekiel 33 and then go ahead. You go ahead.
Ezekiel chapter 33 verse 33. And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come, then shall they know that a prophet have been among them.
One more time, Akim louder.
This is Ezekiel chapter 33 verse 33.
Raise your
A
voice.
little louder, Akim.
Yeah, you got to
When
raise
this
it.
cometh to pass, lo, it will come, then shall they know that a prophet has been among them.
Exactly, because Jeremiah say we prophesied against great kingdoms, countries, and nations. And when this
evil, pestilence, like damn.
Oh wait, hold on, yeah. Before I get the, let me get the
Okay,
rest
yeah,
of that.
okay.
Yeah, we get
That's
the rest
good.
of
You
that.
caught
There
that.
we go.
That's good. You caught
Let me
that.
get the-
Yeah.
It says
And get used to raising your voice.
the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence.
There we go.
war, evil, and the pestilence. And the men of Great Millstone that have been preaching this, that's been on these highways and byways since before I was born, have been saying these things, and here we are echoing the same. And and these things have been coming to pass. So that's how you know a prophet has been among your dumb ass. And I keep saying, wake up, Jake, because I see so many of our people in derision.
Nah.
You understand? And the only way we gonna get off this thing, well, I'm not the only way, but I just hate to see my people in such a rundown condition and not receiving the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua.
Yeah, just like Ezra. Ezra was the same way. He put his life on the line. Tobit, father Tobias, put his life on the line to help Israel. He had money and everything, and he actually was helping bury Israel in the Assyrian Empire. And they told on his ass, and that man lost his shit, lost his way of life, and he had to flee. And then send his son back to do all that. That's the book of Tobias. The book of Tobit. Tricky.
Come.
Yeah, yours one more time, because the evil pestilence, and one more time on that one.
Okay. It's the book of Ezekiel, chapter 33, verse 33. And it says, and when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come, then shall they know that a prophet hath been among them.
When these things that are being told you by the men of the Lord happens, that show confirmation that a prophet had been among them. And it show you the love of the Lord because he allowed you to hear it.
Yeah.
So you heard it. We giving you the names. We giving you the prophecies. And it's happening.
That's your salvation.
That's your salvation.
When you skip past it, it's going to scoot on by like we ain't sitting here telling y'all that the end of the world's happening. You just lost it.
But the blood is off our hands because Ezekiel the 3rd chapter say, go and give them warning for me. Be a watchman to the house of Israel. Warn them, and then the blood is off of your hands.
Whether they hear or forbear. We coming out doing our word.
Right.
That's what the prophets were about. Everybody else taking heed.
Y'all
But you know, I'm still young in this, and
y'all
my heart.
covering y'all ass, huh?
My heart's so big, and because my heart's so big. You can tell Jake 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. Hit my stupid ass go. I'm 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times because I want you to get it.
You got a passion for your people. Especially when you learn about all the atrocities that the 12 tribes went through. Hell yeah, that's gonna piss you off when you're trying to wake Jacob. They don't want to hear what you got to talk about. Man, then as you start growing more into this thing.
Because the spirit of the prophets before us are still here today. You get what I'm saying? Because the Lord say, I would make your face hard against their face, and your head hard against their head. Right? Because he knew what kind of people he sent us to. Right? So have to continuously do it and do it and do it. But the same prophets went through this type of anger and frustration as well.
You hold this on? 2nd Ezra 7 and 20 goes into exactly what I'm talking about.
2nd Ezra 7 and 20?
Yeah. Take it to 28.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 7, verse 20. It says, for there be many that perish in this life because they despise the law of God that is set before them.
Yeah, those who shake their head now will be the same ones that catch the lake of fire later. You can shake your head all day long, Esau, in unbelief, but you're going to believe when that fire hits your white ass. Go ahead, one more time.
It says, for there be many that perish in this life.
Like this Edomite just walked past.
With his head up.
Right.
Don't worry about it.
He looked at y'all and shook his head like, what a shame.
He gonna be working so hard, his nose gonna be touching his toes. I promise you.
It says, for there be many that perish in this life because they despise the law of God that is set before them.
See that? They despising this. We set before y'all to give y'all the word, and y'all despise it.
Hold that for 1 second. Bring up that Romans.
This Romans chapter 3, verse 3. It says, for what if some did not believe? Shall the unbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect?
Stop. Just because you don't believe don't mean this shit ain't gonna happen, Captain. Just because you don't believe don't mean this shit ain't gonna happen, Captain.
Like you finna go on with your world.
Right. Just because you say I refuse to acknowledge it's raining outside don't mean you not gonna fucking get wet, stupid.
Period.
Okay? And that go for Jake, it go for Esau, it go for all of the other nations. It go for fucking Moab and Ethiopia, because Zephaniah say your ass gonna get the boot too.
Yeah, oh man.
So just because you choose not to accept this shit, that don't make what it say again?
It says, but what if some did not believe? Should the unbelief make the faith of God without effect?
Right.
The Most High forbid.
God forbid.
Yea, let the Most High be true, but every man a liar.
There you go.
Like, right there. Go back what you had, Aki.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 7, verse 21. It says, for God hath given straight commandment to such as came, what they should do to live, even as they came, and what they should observe to avoid punishment.
See that? We telling y'all directly exactly what to do to avoid the punishment of Yahushua, and y'all acting like we tripping. Like we just homophobic, we just racist. No, motherfucker. Your government is racist, motherfucker. Christianity is white supremacy.
Thank you.
What is y'all talking about? But we racist.
Thank you. Thank you. Even these fucking modern day Negroes and what they call the black conscience and chemists, that's white fucking supremacy, bro.
Slowly.
Because you pollute in the name of the Lord amongst the heathens.
Thank you.
Oh, you fucking idiots.
Yep.
You his people, and you doing everything but worshiping him properly as he fucking told you to do. Exalting the name. Acts 4:12 say there's one name to call for salvation.
Yeah.
So if your dumb ass don't want salvation, say whatever you want. But for us that do want salvation, all praise and glory to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua.
Go back to this that polluted. Y'all speak evil against the prophets, these black conscious dudes.
Yeah.
Y'all shot up the Bible.
Yeah.
That's all polluted,
And
man.
Polite got made an example of Apis the snake for all y'all who knew. Some more on that.
Yep. If you see the end result of y'all black conscious movement, y'all not a big name no more.
No, they depend on us. Some more of that.
2nd Ezra, chapter 7, verse 22. Nevertheless, they were not obedient unto him.
But what they do?
But spake against him.
What they do?
But spake against him.
What black conscious do?
But spake against him.
What Polite did?
But spake against him and imagined vain things.
What they imagine? Because he shot up the Bible like he was gonna sick the Crips and the Bloods after us.
Yep.
What happened?
It says, nevertheless, they were not obedient unto him, but spake against him and imagined vain things. It says,
You gotta beat that train, huh?
and deceived themselves
What?
by their wicked deeds.
What they do?
And deceived themselves by their wicked deeds.
See that, Polite? And what did you end up going to do?
I got it.
Rape a young girl, give her alcohol, give her drugs, drug her up, and then rape her continuously. Where you bust her mouth open and made her perform all kind of sexual acts. This the same guy that shot up the Bible and said we was rapists of kids and they gonna sick the Crips and the Bloods after us.
Because all we doing is following what's in the book. Right? This is 1 John 2 and 4. I'm gonna start at 3. And hereby we do know that we know him if we keep his commandments. Right? He that saith I know him and keepeth not his commandments
Polite.
is a liar, and the truth is not in him.
Sakari.
Yep.
Getting
Dave.
pegged up the ass.
And there you go imagining vain things. And why you imagine that? Because the Lord put the spirit on you to go off.
Oh, we're gonna be here 1,000 years.
What's that? Is it a Romans 2 or 1? Because they knew the Lord, but did not. They glorified him, but didn't know him. He gave them up to vile affections and stupid ass vain thoughts.
What's that? Romans 7?
Damn, I gotta look it up.
I think it's 2. Yeah, I think it's 2.
I'm gonna find that. But go ahead.
Yeah, you're right.
This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 7, verse 24. It says, but his law have they despised.
See that? They ain't trying to. Go ahead.
But his law have they despised and denied his covenants. In his statutes have they not been faithful.
See that? They have sex on the Sabbath. They go after the Passover. They at a booty club.
They prophesied with their head covers, and it tells you it's a shame. The scriptures say that.
It ain't carnal out there with weapons.
Right.
Huh.
He that live by the sword gonna die by the sword. Oh, and Paul letters don't have no authority. And
Right.
you don't supposed to worship Yahweh Shai. Like,
Right,
God
because
damn,
who the
bro.
fuck are you with your punk ass to say that? Fuck is you? Who are you?
I'm Hoover Crip.
Right.
Stupid ass niggas. See, that's what I'm saying, man. It gotta go back to the Ezekiel 36:22. The Lord say he's not doing it for you, but for his name's sake, man.
Yeah.
Who the fuck? All right.
Right. think you can rob God, motherfucker? I think not, motherfucker.
It says 2nd Ezra chapter 7 verse 24, but his law have they despised and denied his covenants, and his statutes they not been faithful and have not performed his works. And therefore Ezra's for the empty are empty things, and for the full are the full things.
Yeah, we got the 100% truth, so fuck y'all. Yep. Shit.
Behold, the time shall come that these tokens, which I have told thee, shall come to pass.
That's it, y'all. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah. What's that? What's that? Romans 11. As for Jacob, the elect have attained it.
Yeah. And the rest was blind.
Right. And that because that go back right to what I was saying earlier. Or there be no flesh left to say because Jake is in such a low state. Not only pollute the name of the Lord, but he has defiled himself greatly. Right? Gone. You got anything, brother?
No, I had to. You want to go back to the Romans 11?
No, but I think we still waiting on 2 Corinthians 4 and 2.
Oh yeah. I got that. That's a lot. I got that.
That's
It's 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 2. It says, well, I saw that one. It says, therefore, seeing we have this ministry, and we have received mercy.
Oh,
faint
we
not.
talking about that earlier? How we got mercy and this a gift?
It says, but have renounced the hidden things of dishonesty.
See that? We renouncing the hidden things of dishonesty. Christianity, that's dishonest. Homosexuality, LGBT, that's being dishonest. Your woman, queen of heaven, y'all equal, all that shit, that's being dishonest. The end of the world's 1,000 years from now, that's dishonest. A black man and a white girl shall hold hands, that's fucking dishonest.
It says, not walking in craftiness.
See that? We ain't walking in craftiness. We ain't out here telling y'all, oh, everybody can be saved. No, if you ain't on that sign, you going up in smoke. If you gay, any of that shit, you going up in smoke. Period. Get ready for your death.
You eat pork?
Yeah.
You fucking defrauding your brothers? Yeah.
Isaiah 66 and 15. Motherfuckers thought you said that eating pork like that was a joke.
Yeah.
Well, witchcraft, but that's heavy among Jake, especially among you women. Y'all into heavy witchcraft around here too.
Heavy.
Y'all shall not suffer a witch to live.
live.
Yep.
Come. Y'all into the tarot cards?
Necromancy?
Come on now.
Right.
Y'all with orgies and shit?
Sexual magic, yep.
Right? Your fucking new feast days. The Lord says he hates your new feast.
Yeah. Amos.
And then you turn around and still try to pray to him and he say that shit, he hate that too.
Yeah. Your vain oblations.
Yeah, right, the vain oblations.
He hate them. Keep him away from him. He don't hear your noise. He don't want to hear that shit.
We got some more that 2 Corinthians. The God of this world have blinded them?
No, we ain't get to.
Okay.
Yeah, it's coming.
It says, but have renounced the hidden things of dishonesty, not walking in craftiness, nor handling the word of the Most High deceitfully, but by manifestation of the truth, commended ourselves to every man's conscience in the sight of the Most High. But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost, in whom the God of this world have blinded the minds of them which believe not.
Pause right there.
God.
Let me get that 2 Thessalonians.
This is the book of 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 verse 8. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Even him who is coming is after the working of Satan.
Stop right there. So if our gospel be lost, it is to those who are blinded by the God of this world.
Which is Satan, motherfucker.
If you don't get this, nigga, you following the God of this world. And the God of this world is wicked, right? And the Akim just read that the Lord gonna consume the wicked, even those who image is the workings of Satan. And that word image means likeliness, impressions. I think in the Hebrew it means Aegean. I may be wrong with that, but I know the brother Kara would have.
Yeah,
the brother Kara would have had it.
Yeah, I think it's
right.
I think you're right about Aegean, though. Which
right.
means working, the power or something.
Right. The working means the image, the influence of. Right? Keep reading for me.
It says 2 Thessalonians 2 and 9, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders.
Boom.
And with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved.
Stop. Double back on that same Corinthians for me. I think it's verse 5.
4, yeah, kind of. It says, back in 2 Corinthians 4:4, it says, in whom the God of this world have blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Hamashiach, who is the image of the Most High, Yahweh Shai, should shine up unto them.
Pause it for me. So if you ain't following Yahweh Shai, guess who you following? The God of this world.
Yep.
Guess what your ass is? Wicked. Wicked by what? Definition. Whose definition? The definition of Yahweh Shai. So it's not our righteousness that we preach. It's the righteousness of Yahweh Shai that we preach.
Y'all already ordained to be part of the 2/3 that the scriptures say that y'all minds are sealed with a high iron. So no matter if we break it down to y'all, and y'all don't get it, that it's set for you not to get it.
What they got them fucking stony hearts?
Yeah.
You got them stony hearts.
Yep. It says, verse 5, for we preach not ourselves, but Hamashiach Yahweh Shai, the Lord, and ourselves, your servant for Yahweh Shai's sake.
And that's why we make the name. That's why we make the name Yahweh Shai so known, because it said those that stood so stiffly for my name in 2nd Ezra 2 and fucking 40. I'm sorry, 37 to 40.
Because it's that gift of immortality that we chasing and standing swiftly for the name.
Yeah.
For the name's sake. You got something?
This is on Ephesians chapter 1, verse 18.
To 23.
Okay. 18 to 23?
Yeah.
Okay. It says, the eyes of your understanding being enlightened, that ye may know what is the hope of his calling, and what the riches of the glory of his inheritance in the saints, and what is the exceeding greatness of his power to usward who believe.
Yeah, we know he coming. We know Yahweh Shai coming back, and he ain't gonna meet you as a man. He coming in UFOs. He coming with Michael the Archangel, 12:1-4.
God.
Verse 19, it says, and what is the exceeding greatness of his power to usward who believe, according to the working of his mighty power, which we wrote in Yahweh Shai when he raised him from the dead and set him at his own right hand in the heavenly places, far above all principality and power and might and dominion and every name that is named.
One more time about that name.
It says, far above all principality and power and might and dominion and every name that is named, not only in this world, but also in that which is to come.
See that? That's why Yahweh Shai told y'all ass, Isaiah 59:19, you gonna learn to fear his name from the west. Y'all ain't got no respect. You see when Birdman pulled up on what's that?
Breakfast Club.
You see they had a whole nother change attitude. You notice that? When he pulled up and he sat down, he said, no, I had to pull up because y'all playing. And they tried to joke it. He said, no. He turned that chair a couple times. He said, no, y'all gonna put some respect on my name. That's why I pulled up here.
And that's the spirit, because you see how
that joking stopped.
God. And then that went viral. They ain't go viral for no reason for somebody to put some respect on my name.
He pulled up. All that laughing and joking but go ahead, y'all.
I was gonna say, but you know what? You ain't got to take it from us. Take it from the scriptures. This is Matthew 24 and 36. But of that day and hour knoweth no man. No, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. This is Yahweh Shai talking about his return.
God bless you guys. Jesus
All right,
loves
you
guys.
too.
How about Yahweh Shai, man?
All right. See that? They close, but no cigar.
Close, but no dice. All right, this is Matthew 24 and 37. But as the days of Noah, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
Yeah.
Right? So just how Birdman pulled up and they weren't expecting that, when Yahweh Shai pull up, you not going to be expecting it. Because you don't know when the fuck it's going to happen.
Right.
It's going to come suddenly.
That's why you got Jesus running fast representing.
Hey, he was running fast as hell. Hey, look, but that's the spirit. Something on his mind told his stupid ass to run today. And he received the name Yahweh Shai.
And guess what? He told us, no, he correcting us. And you see what he had on his shirt? Jesus.
Yeah.
So there's a battle going on.
Right, because look, Acts 4 and 12 is one name to call. He's saying Jesus and Yeshua.
See that?
Who the fuck don't save him?
Right.
There's only one name under all heaven for salvation. He gave us two names as he jogged his ass by at 7 miles an hour.
Right. So we're gonna be like, bro, which one is it? Why he gonna be talking about, oh no, oh no, oh no.
I said all of them.
Right,
Yeah, okay.
right. Like in Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
When he had the name, he had to step on.
Yeah.
You notice when he got to the Assyrian letters, it started to work. Anything else he stepped on, it fell right through. He was like, oh, when he stepped on them Assyrian letters of the name, that shit started working. It started to spell God. Yeah.
And that's them stumbling blocks the God of this world set up for you. But let me get back to this Matthew 24.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is Matthew 24 and 38. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, having a good old fucking time.
Same thing they doing right now.
Having a good old fucking time.
Yep.
Right? Until the day that Noah, which is Noah, entered the ark, and knew not until the flood came and took them away. So shall also be the Son of Man. So by the time you see Yahweh Shah, your ass been hit with a missile already.
It's over.
So you ain't gonna have a chance to pull your phone out of nothing before your ass eating missiles.
Yeah. That's Isaiah 6 and 9.
And I go back to when the scripture I brought out earlier, when it said, "Seek the Lord while he may be near."
He goes that loop.
Because right now we building that spiritual arch, and that by coming out here prophesying on the highways and byways and waking up 2/3 of our, waking up the elect of our people. While the 2/3 is while having a time out here.
Revelation 16:15. Behold, I come as a thief. Blessed is he that watches and keepeth his garment.
Yep.
This is us keeping our garment. We watching, as the Akim said. When we do this work, we building our ark, right? Because we know he could come in any time, and we gotta be ready for the flood. We can't get ready for the flood when it's flooded. That's why we got to keep our garment, or you be cold naked.
God.
Naked is to be shamed and laid bare.
God.
Think you see?
Yeah. You never learn.
Yeah, Con. You got that Luke 17? Just a quick 1-2.
Yeah.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 17, verse 24. It says, "For as the lightning that lighteth out of the one part under heaven, shineth unto the other part under heaven, so shall also the Son of Man be in his day. But first must he suffer many things and be rejected of this generation."
And that's what happened. This that wicked and adulterous generation. That's why when we and Yahweh Shah give us the knowledge to establish himself on the stage, they like, hell no. Because this that wicked and adulterous generation that rejected him and said, give us Barabbas and kill Yahweh Shah. Let our blood be on us and our kids. That's you reincarnated. That's why today you don't want nothing to do with this Yahweh Shah. Who? Yahweh? Who? Oh no, I ain't messing with him. No, y'all made him up. That's some Middle Eastern stuff y'all on.
What for the average fat face ass say, I only know one Jesus, and that's this white man I grew up on.
God of this world. There they go.
What's that scripture that say that they crucified Yahweh over here?
Revelations 11 and 8.
That's pretty much what they done here, man. We came over here, and even to them day, y'all still trying to get rid of Yahweh Shai, Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, man. Yeah, that's why y'all keep coming out with y'all especially y'all Christians.
You just tapped my mind, Akim.
Yeah.
You just fucked me up right now, Akim.
Yeah. That's why the Christians constantly trying to buck up against this truth, because y'all want us to continue to believe on Jesus.
Yes, heavily.
Y'all don't want to see, y'all Christians don't want to see a black man cracking that cloud up, cracking the sky. Y'all want that white man to come down and deliver everybody, because y'all want to save everybody. Y'all still under Esau, the rulership. Y'all following after him. That's y'all God.
Yeah, because if you tell Jake ass, don't you know you chose this special? Don't you know the kingdom is for you? Don't you know that salvation, grace, and mercy for you? What they gonna say? First thing they gonna say, but what about everybody else?
Yeah.
I just gave you the greatest gift anybody can give anybody. Salvation, motherfucker. What you mean, what about everybody else?
Better not say white people can't make it.
What do you mean?
Don't say that. You say white people can't make it. Oh, it's over.
Oh, what? They can't take their daddy with them? So you mean Joe Biden, Kamala Harris' husband, and they can't come too?
Nope.
Stedman, they can't come too?
They already got their kingdom.
Oh,
you don't get two,
shit.
motherfucker.
I got a quick precept.
Go
It's, Proverbs chapter 11, verse 21. Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished.
See that? So y'all can join hands with the Edomites and act like y'all finna save them. Y'all going up in fire with their ass.
But the seed of the righteous
But
be
the seed of the righteous shall be.
be delivered.
There we go. So y'all can join hands. It don't matter. One in, be like, yep.
It's Ephesians chapter 1, verse 22.
Look. They even got Elam in booty shorts.
Right.
It's over, bro.
You know it damn well. They
Yeah.
supposed to be covered head to toe.
Come on, they ain't play that 5, 10, 15
I
years
don't,
ago.
even think I don't even think they had a bra on.
Yeah.
We shouldn't even see their ankles, let alone the top of
Come
their
on
thigh.
now, that's new to me. I ain't gonna lie, Elon.
I ain't even catch it.
With that shit, you know I was looking.
I ain't catch it.
I see Elon from the front. I said, no, she ain't. Yes, she is. And I had to look at him. He got his head down. Twin gonna happen. Let's go.
Yep.
Oh, all these curses shall come upon our enemy. They can't control their women no more. My bad.
Oh well, before you did that, like I was watching the video earlier, cause you got the Islamic migrants flooding Europe. They calling them bywords and proverbs.
See?
Dude said, yeah, everything these people touch, they destroy. I said, damn, is he talking about niggas? No, he was talking about they ass. All them curses gonna fall on them. Yeah.
Deuteronomy 30 and 7.
This is Ephesians chapter 1, verse 22. And hath put all these things under his feet, and gave him to be head over all things to the church, which is his body, the fullness of him that filleth all in all. That was it on that.
You got anything else? Nah.
That's the Ephesians? Okay. Yeah, the name thing, and then after the name that came in. But, Habakkuk 2 and 14. Yeah. But 2 and 1 then jump to the 14, because the Akim won't the 1 to 5, right?
I think it was like 6 with Esau.
Okay, yep.
Yeah, his desires is large as hell.
Yeah. And then jump to 14.
Yeah, you gotta hit that.
Yeah. 1 to 6, and then jump to 14.
Okay. This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 1. It says, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower.
That's what we doing.
And that's what we doing right now.
Yep.
And will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie.
Hey, and if y'all can't see the prophecy speaking from World War III, insurrection of the people, uproars of the people, pestilence, signs from heaven, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, God. And that's how you know these scriptures are true, man. Just watch. That's why you gotta be in this thing. You gotta study scriptures and watch prophecy. You gotta, to understand what's going on.
And that's what it means to stand on your watch.
Yeah.
And to have your garment on and don't be naked.
It says, verse 3, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. Behold,
And if I might say, when said though it tarry, wait for it. That's also being you got to endure in the truth, man. Just because you don't see the prophecies not happening when you wanted to, don't mean it ain't gonna happen.
I spent 10 years of my life.
Because you had guys that fell out because they seen, oh man, ain't nothing going on. That Bible ain't telling the truth, and then they go back into the world.
Yep.
That's the spirit, because I had something to say twice and didn't say it. One more time, Akim.
it says, Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 3, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie.
Which is now, right? Because now we have the understanding of what these prophecies meant. It was made for us to read and run with it, right? And at that time, when it happens, that's when it's going to prove itself to be what it was.
Yeah, that's how you know.
It says, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith.
And you see that. You see all the things Trump doing.
Yeah.
From him taking y'all jobs, all that. Cutting off everything.
Even before Trump, when you had the C thing going on.
Yeah. C muffin.
Yeah. You know me, I gotta make sure I watch what I say for
Yeah, God, yeah.
I'm sorry, y'all.
We say Beetlejuice, Satan juice.
Verse 5 it says, yet also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home.
And didn't Trump just show that? That he gonna do this and he gonna do regime change over here.
The
He
Gulf
gonna
of America from
come
Gulf
on,
of Mexico.
like damn, bro.
Gotta keep at home.
What? The Netherlands, they gonna take that from them?
Canada, 51st state.
Need we say more shit? This y'all president.
It says, yet also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desire as hell,
What you think they doing to them? Well, go ahead.
and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people.
I'll stop right there. Who was that describing? Esau. It describes Esau. He's not a keep at home. We see the way Esau from the time his ass was released from the 1,000 years, right? Until today, when you had Spain, Portugal, the fucking French, when they did globalization.
Yeah.
When Columbus got his ass here in fucking, how you think you got Creoles in fucking New Orleans? Who ended up the French, stupid? You understand what I'm saying? Globalization, America. Look what they did to Gad over here. You understand? Look what they did to Issachar in their own land.
Yeah, North
Right?
South
Get what I'm saying? Where you think California, Texas came from? When you think about fucking the Dakotas, Wisconsin, Minnesota, Chicago, how they drove Gad through.
Yeah.
This man don't share land.
The 5 great nations. The Cherokee and so forth, that was up there in Wisconsin, Minnesota, and 5 civilized nations, which Esau got done. He conformed them together, and shit, they kept on going.
Right, he's not a keeper at home, and his desires is enlarged, is endless like hell. How much more do you need? You done took out all of the trees that yield fruit. You done took the electrolytes out of water. You done took the fucking vitamin K out of bread.
But this is the man of life. He's the smartest person in the world.
Go ahead.
And he offended of you bringing out those things of his nation because he a proud Edomite.
As he should be. For shit.
Yeah.
Get free.
He on the loser. They on the losing team.
On the fuck. Yeah, but it's some more.
Hey. He remind me of my dog Winston. No, he good. We ain't worried about no dog.
It says, Habakkuk 2:6, shall not all these take up a parable against him,
Yeah, see that?
and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his.
Woe to him that increaseth that which is not his. Everything is because he has no culture and no identity. He's a culture vulture. Right? Put the pieces together. It's not that hard. It's telling you who he is. We got some more woe coming for you.
It says, and to him that ladeth himself with thick clay.
Thick clay, and clay is debt. How many is a trillions in debt? Huh? Every person that's walking in this country is some hundreds of millions in debt right when they born.
Yeah.
Okay.
Verse 7 it says, shall they not rise up, and suddenly there shall bite thee, and awake that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be for booties unto them.
And this is talking about how the other nations are going to spoil this man, right, when his time comes.
And we see them aligning themselves. China, Russia, Iran, all them are the Houthis. Everybody's aligning themselves against this place. South Korea, all that. And they like, oh, hell no, we ain't going for this shit.
Stop right there. Let me pause. This is Isaiah 14:4. That thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon, and say, how hath the oppressor ceased? The golden city ceased. The Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked, and scepter of the rulers. And here's the point. He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke. He that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted and none hindered.
See that? That's talking about Esau. He go around with his foreign policies to be the hammer of the world, and then he brag about the shit.
Yeah.
They just got done bragging about being the hammer on the earth.
Huh.
How dark it was in the middle of the night, and how these stealth bombers reloaded. I got off you. All the, you want to highlight it? All the stealth.
Yeah, come on. You say he talking about all the. Just remember, we had to bring that out.
Yeah.
Trump said what? They couldn't see the moon, the sun,
Yeah.
the missiles hit in perfection, meaning all the missiles that they target. Well, the scriptures say the same thing gonna happen to America. They say none of the missiles shall come back void.
Yeah.
And they say the moon is gonna be what? Blood moon.
Yeah. It turned into darkness because the ICBM missile cloud gonna cover it up.
Yeah.
But that's equivalent to him saying, well, yeah, just like we couldn't see the moon, we didn't need no backdrop, backlight.
Yeah.
That's how powerful we is. We can be in the dead of night.
Yeah.
And all of our weapons can come into a foreign land and we can hit precise.
Huh. And
That is power though when you think about
No,
it.
it is power.
Yeah.
Think about it, that's power.
The power was in his hand.
Yeah, that's you just read it, the Second
power-
Thessalonians.
Yeah, come.
He shall make fire come from the earth.
Yeah.
That all shall work. Well, did you read that one? Or am I
No, I read the one about the Most High gonna come back and
Right,
resurrect
okay.
him.
Yeah, the Second Thessalonians, the man of perdition. Retarded ass Edomites. The man of perdition and so forth. That's his power. That's the power he got. That's the power he got. Edomite couldn't help it.
And don't forget, the Lord is a man of war, so he's gonna turn. He's gonna use Esau's technology as the instrument of his indignation against this place, as Jeremiah the 50th chapter says. Con, you have some more on that?
Oh, yep. Okay, yep. Verse 8, Habakkuk 2 and 8. Because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee. Because of men's blood, and for the violence of the land of the city, and of all that dwell therein. So these are the nations. That's why they got BRICS nations. It's gonna come up against who? The powerhouse, America.
He that killed with the sword will be killed with the sword. He that lead into captivity gotta go into captivity.
Basic.
Yeah, and the scripture also say you ain't supposed to pollute the land by blood.
Yeah, I'm kind.
Matter of fact, I got it right here.
Yeah, go ahead, read it.
Go ahead. Deuteronomy chapter 35, verse 33. It says, so ye should not pollute the land when ye are, for blood defileth the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein.
So you can't continuously hang, rob, rape, shoot, kill, and burn people.
Yeah. It says, but by the blood of him that shed it. And that's what you have done, Esau, throughout the generations, man. You shed blood, so now for the world to be cleansed, you gotta shed your blood. You know?
Yeah. And that's why Yahushua said, wait upon me until I rise up to the plate.
Right.
Matter of fact, get that Isaiah 63 and 1.
I got you. 63.
Yeah. Which the Rala got.
It's Isaiah chapter 63, verse 1. It says, who is this that cometh from Edom with thy garments from Basra?
3 and 8.
That this is glorious in his apparel.
See that? With Bosnia, who is this glorious coming in his strength? That's Yahushua, the chariot.
It says, traveling in the greatness of his strength.
Woo! That's them chariots.
I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save.
See that? Yahushua mighty to save, not us ourselves.
Wherefore art thou red in thy apparel?
He red in his apparel because of why?
And thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat. I was trodden the winepress alone.
Alone. Yahushua don't need no help. He said, no, I'm going to tread them alone. And what? You might want to hear this. Stay right there.
It says, and of the people.
And of what?
And of the people.
And of the people.
There was none with me.
For
I would tread them in my anger.
I would do what?
I would tread them in my anger.
No, I come to give rose petals.
I would tread them in my anger.
No, we happy. Love everybody.
I would tread them in my anger and trample them in my fury. And their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment. For the day of vengeance is in my heart.
The day of love is in my heart when I come back.
The day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year of my redeemed is come.
There we go.
And I looked, and there was none to help, and I wondered that there was none to uphold. Therefore my own arm brought salvation unto me.
See that? Yahweh Shai got to come with his own power. He don't need no help.
In my fury it upheld me.
Woo! So he gonna be mad swinging.
And I would tread down the people.
Uh-oh, he gonna do what?
And I would tread down the people in my anger.
Uh-oh.
And make them drunk in my fury.
Eat them!
And I would bring down their strength to the earth.
See that? Y'all over with. It's over. Enjoy y'all last little moments in Rock City. It looks pretty good.
The weather seems to be nice.
Yeah. Do y'all. Got your dogs, your women, our women, do you.
Cause
Shit.
hey, he might have a bad one.
He knew it. That's why
he had one.
And that's why he got offended when you start breaking down his.
He had. You saw her looking.
She looked up and down like,
Yeah.
how you doing?
Right.
He took one of the good ones.
Right.
That one hurt when you take one of the good ones.
Right.
Man, we don't care about we take one of the quiches now. We can take all of them. He took one of the Vanessas from us.
Yeah.
He got one of the
But
Vanessas.
he was threatened though. He said,
Woo.
damn. He said, damn.
She felt their power.
Yeah, she did. That's why she stopped like, whoa.
Yeah.
And then when he heard what you said about his society, that's why I waxed it on. Yeah, y'all not smart. Think about what he's saying. They messed the water up, the air up, the bread up, but this is who you walking with. Go ahead.
That was it on that.
Okay.
This is Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 8.
Woo! I just had that right here, man.
Oh, okay.
Woo! I just right pulled up, man.
Yeah.
No, you got it.
And then look, this how cold.
But when you read this, say this loud and proud and strong for me. Like, matter of fact, step up a little bit.
Yeah,
man.
come over a little bit.
Step up a little bit.
Okay, come back
Take
here.
a deep breath. Get in the middle. Get in the middle. Get with it.
We want to hear this one.
This is Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 8. Therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour out upon them mine indignation.
Woo, righteous anger.
Even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy.
Damn. With the fire of my jealousy.
I ain't see no way in there that said everybody finna hold hands
No.
and be kissing babies,
No.
butterflies and bunnies, or nothing. And just woe to them that seek the day of the Lord. Because what end is it for you?
Yeah.
For the day of the Lord is darkness and not light.
Yep.
That's why you Christians, y'all done for, man. Y'all keep talking about the Lord will come back and we gonna just float up in white garments. Shit.
What end is it to you? And especially for Jake ass. Deuteronomy 30th chapter. This is a people void of counsel.
Yep.
Right? If they had wisdom, they would consider their latter end.
Yeah. You see, we consider it. Shit, we out here. Shit.
Considering why I'm considering.
Hell yeah.
See, the same thing I'm saying. There you go. They go your style. The whole underwear, underwear out. Underwear.
Oh yeah. It's over. It's over. All right? It's over.
Yeah.
I thought that shit was only in Miami, and it's not fucking hot, bitch. But okay, let's keep going. Babylon the Great. All right, y'all. One or two more, and then we can start.
Okay.
Yeah, just one or two more.
Okay, I got a last precept.
Okay.
This is the book of Matthew chapter 10, verse 34.
Habakkuk 2 and 14. You never got it.
Matthew 10 and 34 says, think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. All right? And so, once again, like the Oculus has been going in on all this the whole time we've been out here. Everything that you see right here is about to be destroyed. All right? This is going to be the hot spot for destruction, because this place, this country specifically, has a judgment by who? The Most High himself. So that's why he said, I'm not coming to send peace. I'm coming to destroy y'all, everything.
If I may, because the Lord has to send a recompense for what has been happening. They have been smoking continuously and ruling this place with the sword. Yep. So he has to come with the sword.
Yeah.
He has to come send the next flood, but this one is by fire. That second death is by fire, man.
And it's because of these people. It's like the Akim just said, it ain't just about what you did, it's about who you did it to. It's to God's chosen people, the
Lord
Israelites.
people.
Blacks, Latins, and Native Americans. Not no Chinese, not no Japanese, not no Caucasian, not no Middle Eastern.
They have
Blacks, Latins, and Native Americans.
the elect of y'all. I mean, it's for the recompense of all y'all, but half of y'all out of here, 2/3. 1/3 gonna make it. Like these motherfuckers behind me, they out of here. They Northern Kingdom, but they finish. Cause he following her and he gay. Revelation 11:18.
11:18. Okay. It's Revelation chapter 11 verse 18. And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants the prophets, and to the saints, and to them that fear thy name.
Uh-oh, that keep coming up.
God.
That name keep rotating in this lesson today.
Yep.
Because if you don't get past that name, what's gonna happen?
It says small and great.
Uh-oh, everybody, see that? So that Jesus, whatever my man ran past, he getting smoked.
Yeah.
Shit. And look, he got marked today. That's on him.
Right. It says, and should
Because remember, he tried to correct you.
yeah.
He got marked.
Yeah,
He got marked.
Yep. It says, and should have destroyed them which destroyed the earth.
See that? I'm going to destroy them that destroyeth the earth. That's it.
God.
That's it.
It's Habakkuk chapter 2,
Okay, y'all, this last one.
verse 14. For the earth shall be filled with the knowledge of the glory of the Lord Yahweh Shai, as the waters cover the sea.
Yep.
Woe unto them, woe to him that giveth his neighbor drink,
Yeah.
that putteth thy bottle to him.
Don't forget, bro, you an Israelite, tribe of Judah. Don't forget, the Lord's name is Yahweh Shai, and you heard it here first. See? You see how Jake just annoyed? But he got marked.
Yeah.
That's another mark.
Quick, too.
So we done.
God, yep.
Yeah, that's it.
God. You want to finish the rest of it?
Yeah, you could.
Okay. It says, that puttest thy bottle to him, and making him drunken also, that thou mayest look on their nakedness.
See that? And I spoke about that, how you got to have your garment on, which is the wisdom and knowledge. And that's why we try to give it, and they just walk on like whatever.
Yep.
So, all right.
God. So with that, we say till next time. Shalom.
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 Kwam Yashala.